If at any time you become aware of a threat, please feel free to reach out to us in any number of ways. You can always call 911, you can reach out to the Prosper ISD Police Department, you can call your campus administration or anyone at Central Administration Office, or if after hours and you can't reach anyone on the phone, please feel free to email us or use tip 411, which is 24 hours a day. Someone is looking at and will respond. As soon as we're made aware of a threat, we begin to investigate immediately. All of us are engaged, whether it's campus administrative staff, central administrative staff, or the Prosper ISD Police Department, who at times work with other local police agencies to ensure that we are investigating fully what has occurred. Oftentimes, this requires our police officers to go to houses in the area and speak with students and parents, and while there, they conduct a thorough investigation to make sure that there is no threat, was this just a misunderstanding, was this an inappropriate posting, are there actually weapons in the house, is there any history of mental illness that would give us further cause to be concerned about this student or person who's made a threat. If it does happen to be a student, there are certainly consequences that can come or originate from this, from expulsion to everything else. And so this is something we take very seriously, but while this investigation is going on, there are numerous people involved, numerous people communicating and trying to figure out where the threat originated from, and is it actionable, or is it something that was just a misunderstanding? Admittedly, these are difficult situations and everyone wants communication immediately. But in PISD, we're committed to giving you as much information as we can as soon as we can. So you can expect two types of communication. One is just merely an acknowledgement that we know that there has been a threat posed or that someone has shared with us that there was a disturbing social media post that we are investigating. And so we will acknowledge, yes, we are aware, just so you don't have to keep calling or keep sending us the message. Oftentimes when these things happen, we will get 50 or 75 phone calls in a 10-minute time span with everyone letting us know what's going on. And so we will try to, as soon as possible, get information out acknowledging that we're aware of the threat or the threatening statement, and are investigating what's going on. The second type of communication you can expect is basically, hey, we have looked into this, we have resolved this, there is no threat, and that it is safe for your child to come to school tomorrow. Admittedly, again, these are difficult situations and it's hard to give the information that people want. Most often we hear that people want more information, and you certainly understand that confidentiality for students is important, and while everyone has a right to know what's going on, we are oftentimes limited in what we can share, particularly in the middle of an investigation. If we're still investigating, we don't have as much information as we need to share, and so oftentimes we're forced to send out small pieces of information at a time that doesn't give you the whole story, and we understand that's frustrating, but we're committed to letting you know that it is safe. And finally, I hope you know that we would never allow school to go forward if we felt for 1 minute that your child was in danger. None of us got into this business to endanger students, and we are committed to student safety. And so we will do all within our power through social media, through email, through phone calls to communicate what we can, when we can.